So let me go back here and see, what if I did that? Okay, so what if I just did a step here? I have contrary motion here, and I've landed on a fifth. Possibly okay. But let's see what would happen if I went up again and did this. Here I'd land on a fourth, and I'd be in, this would be similar motion, because this one is going up by a step, or sorry, this one is going up by a skip, and this one's going up by a step. So it's similar motion. I'm going from a fifth to a fourth, which is not good. That's not exactly a parallel, but if we inverted this, it would be a parallel fifth. So that could get us into some trouble. So a much smoother sound is going to be to do that, because now we have a sixth and a third. We have a sixth here, a third here. We have parallel or contrary motion all the way through these first four notes. So that's a much better approach, is to flip these two notes. Okay, now here we go C down to E. C down to A. What can we do here? Let's try to go up. So what would happen if I went up to an F? Just up a step. I always kind of start with thinking like, okay, can I go up a step or down a step, depending on what makes contrary motion? If I can, and it's going to work, that's going to probably be the best sounding thing, as long as it doesn't create any parallels or anything like that. So here, I think it works. That creates a sixth, A to F, and that's just fine. Okay, what about here? We go down a step. We could go up a step. That results in an octave. I could be okay, because I have such a nice line here. This going down, this going up. I could survive on that octave. I'm going to leave it for now. Now, an octave by itself doesn't break any rules. I just don't love the sound of them, but it doesn't break any rules. So let's keep going. And as long as we don't have a parallel octave here, then we're in okay shape. Okay, so the next note, if I went down to an F here, what have we got? We have big parallel octaves between those two notes. G to F, G to F. Not good. So this note cannot be an F. We know that. F is totally out of the picture. So can we step up to an A? Does that work? That makes the interval of a tenth, which we could reduce to calling it a third, which is good. An octave to a third. So that octave kind of opens up. It's like we have this octave, but it goes up and down in contrary motion. So it's an octave that opens out to a third, which is generally a nice sound. So we'll keep that for now and see if that gets us into any trouble later. I don't think it will, though. I think we're good. So I think we can survive with this octave. Okay, now we're going down to an E. So the most logical thing to do would be to go up to a B. What does that do for me? That makes a fifth, which I don't love, but it might be okay. I'm on a fifth here, which makes me a little nervous, but let's hold on to it for now.